How's it going, guys? Who do we have here today?
My name's Chance. This past weekend, I got top 8 at Waffles and Enthusiasm Remote Duel Yu-Gi-Oh! Day, so I got myself a field center. Pretty much it. I decided to play the Labrynth deck. This is like my favorite deck to play this format. It's the most fun for me. It's really interesting and really powerful. So first, I guess we'll do shout-outs. Shout out our team, Armageddon TCG, and our sponsor, Black Star Games on TCG Player. Check them out. I guess I'll get right into it.
All right.
So monsters, Lady Labrynth. This card is really insane. It came out in Darkwing Blast, and I don't think anybody has read this card yet. Quick effect: if you activated a trap or a Labrynth effect at all, or even if your opponent activated a normal trap, you can just summon this card from your hand in defense for free. And then while it's on the field, it can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects while you control a set card, period. Also, when a trap is activated, you can chain its effect to set one with a different name from your deck. And that effect is the best. This is what gets you rolling, gets you power. It's 3,000. It's huge. And then Lovely Lady this time. This card's really insane. I only play one. You don't want to draw it. It's really bad to open unless you have conjunction with the field spell. But while it's on the field, your opponent can activate monster effects in response to your normal traps. And then also Ignition, you get to set any normal trap from your graveyard. So it's really, really powerful. And then also, all these monsters have effects when something leaves the field because of a normal trap. This one gets to rip a card from your opponent's field or hand without targeting, which is really nice. This is our Stratos, 3 Ariana. So important. I see some builds floating online, only playing 2 and weird builds, but you really need to see this card. This is like where the full power is all right here. As much as a trap deck as this archetype is, it's more of a combo deck in the sense that you want to open up 3 cards, 4 card conjunctions. And this really gets you there. Also, when something leaves the field because of a normal trap, you get to draw a card and then special a theme from your hand, so that's really powerful as well. And then we play Furniture. I only play 1 of each. This is the best card. While you control a Labrynth, you can discard it. And then this turn, you can activate a normal trap to turn it with set. So anything you bring off a lady, you get to tutor and activate immediately. These, you discard any card in the hand or field, and then you get to set Welcome Labrynth or the field spell. Next set, post Photon, we get Big Welcome, so that's a big power spike for this deck. But since these guys discard another card, I wanted to play cards that would kind of help me in other matchups as well. So I played 1 Backjack, this card's insane, and then I also went and played 2 and 2 of the Shufflers. They're really good discard fodder. In combination with the Furniture on your opponent's turn, you can just stop tier in its tracks. And also, if they see you're playing Labrynth, they're going to mill you, and they're going to hit one of these and be upset. So unfortunately, you need to play this. Tier is just too powerful. If you don't have any answer specifically for them, you will just lose. Doesn't matter if you have set 5 or anything. So that's it for the monsters other than 3 Lava Golem. I decided to play this in the main. Your normal isn't necessarily that important because you have Welcome, which is an E-Telly every single turn that sets itself. So you just want to clear those crazy boards going second, get tier names off the board so you can shut down their back row too. 3 Prosperity, 1 of the field spell. I'm not playing Extravagance. I'd rather dig into my side deck or things that I need going second, like Lava Golem, or maybe another card going first. And then all you need is 1. You don't really want to draw that card that much. Then for traps, getting to the meat. 3 Welcome. This is an E-Telly, summons anything from the deck, and while it's in the graveyard, except the turn it's set, if something leaves the field because of a normal trap effect, you just reset it for free. So it's really powerful. To go with that, 3 Archfiend Ghastly Glitch. You want to clear monsters to get pluses and advantage off of your own cards in the graveyard or other bonus effects with your monsters. But honestly, tier field spell is the main reason I just decided to play 3 of this. Plus, off of this, you can send Backjack. So let's say they Cosmic you or Lightning Storm or Harpy. You could chain this, send Backjack, and at least you still have something to continue resolving traps on your turn or their turn. 3 Compulse, just really good generic. All these cards, these guys are not once per turn. This card is hard once per turn, but that's why I decided to max out on the non-hard once per turn effects. These ones are no doubt way more powerful in my opinion, but they're hard ones. So I don't want to draw multiples. Like one game I opened 2 Ice Prison, and it was fine, I still won, but it's a lot tougher if you don't open up different combinations. But all you need is 2 and 2. You can reset them whenever as well. And then for going second, I decided to main 3 Infinite Impermanence. It doesn't clear anything, but still, it actually gets your Lady online because Lady can special summon herself as long as you activate a normal trap. So it's kind of like a Imperm multi-faker back in the day in a sense, where you can Imperm them, end phase summon, and then if you have like a furniture, you start your turn by like going so plus. And then I played 2 1-ofs. These cards were so dirty in the main. A lot of people argue not to main this, but I disagree in my opinion. Like, I think it's really powerful if you're able to go first. You could just seal the game completely by just bringing out things in an Eradicator and calling spells so that they can't do anything, and then they have to fight through the rest of your back row without any answers. 1 D barrier, I only played 1 because Lovely can set it, so if you resolve it once, you should be able to just keep getting it back all the time. Extra deck, 2 fusions. These are just Ice Dragon Prison targets. Sprite monsters, flu monsters. They're really small, so you can send Guru to plus if you don't need to pop another card. And then only 2 Natiz, because I'm not playing Extravagance, so you only need the 2.
Punishment, right?
Yeah, punishment.
Okay, gotcha.
1 Cowboy, 1 Dweller, 1 Dugaris, 1 number 41. So I didn't really make these guys that often. I think I made this guy one time. But Welcome Labrynth locks you into Fiend monsters. And Punishment also locks you out of the extra deck completely for like 2 turns. So you're not always going to be able to make these guys, but I wanted to play them in case I open like multiple Ishizus, so I can have an extender and then just make a Dweller, which is way better. This card, because it's a tap position effect, is really relevant. You gotta get over those monsters sometimes. These guys are Fiends though. I decided to play a DD package as well. You could just make this guy as a rank 4 with 2 Ariana, overlay, and then this guy, whenever an opponent activates a monster effect, you detach 2 to suck it up. And then also you get to so many materials on Zeus, given that you're not Fiend locked. And then the rest of the deck, just links. Never made these guys. This card's funny when they play into it, but nobody did, so didn't matter. Side deck, 3 of this card. Unfortunately, this deck really isn't seeing play at all, at least to success, so everybody's reading my cards, and I really just don't want to lose, especially if I'm playing at a fast pace and something happens where my opponent's always reading cards and we're getting close. Unfortunately, you kind of need this for a control deck. I decided to also side 3 shifter, so going second, shifter your opponent, pass back to you, you set 5, tell him to go. Going first, the only monster is 2 of this guy, protects your back row, because every single game they're going to side in their Lightning Storms, Harpy's Feather Duster, and whatnot. 3 evenly matched. I still think this card's really good. It's also a normal trap, so it could come up in the sense that you can plus off your guys, but resolving evenly, monsters don't leave the field because of a normal trap, because since they're banished face down, the game state doesn't recognize that it's a monster leaving the field. But it's good if you want to reset it, if you want to play a grind game, which this deck does really well. 3 anti-spell, just something to side for going first. Turn off their Lightning Storms and you start ripping them with Lovely Lady, or popping them with Ghastly Glitch and really seal the game. And then the last one of is 1 copy of Boo Boo Game. This card's really good. Shout out to Evan Yang for pointing this card out to me. I was playing Awaken the Dragon, but this card's actually just better. If you have Lady on the field and any normal trap that you can chain when they activate Harpy's Feather Duster or Lightning Storm, picking apart your back row, you can chain the trap, chain Lady effect, set this from the deck, and this says when it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you target 2 normal traps in your graveyard, you can set them, and you can use them that turn. So it's really good because they Harpies, they Lightning Storm you, and you just get your back row back anyway. So yeah, that was my deck. It was a fun weekend. It performed really well. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go undefeated, but it's just really fun when you can actually play a deck, go through with the game plan in this kind of format, which is really tough. But
All right, thank you so much, Chance. See you soon.
Thank you.